Hi, I got cut off in the last video, our course navigation video for week 3. So I figured I'd just make a different video just for your birthing interview. This will be placed under the introduction of the weeks module and within this assignment as well, just so you're clear on the instructions. So I'm just going to repeat some of the things I said in the last video and go through them again. So if you've watched the first video, you saw that these questions are going to be great to complete on somebody before you do your discussion for the week. Even though it's not due until the following week on the 19th, you will need to do some critical thinking based on the answers to these questions. So again, you will choose one person who has given birth, and they can be multiples in that one birthing experience, but you're only interviewing this person about one birthing. So if they have 8 children, unless they had all 8 at the same time, you're only going to pick one birthing experience. You can do this assignment on your own birthing experience if you have given birth. So you can do your own interview, which you'll just be speaking in first person as you answer these questions. But you will be putting these in paragraph forms. So what I like to do is separate them into different sets so you can see which questions you can make into their own paragraphs. And you don't have to do it this way, but I find it helpful. So if you look at question 1, 2, 3, and 4, these are all pre-labor questions. So you can make this almost like an introduction paragraph. And then question 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all labor questions. So you can make those a labor paragraph. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are all delivery questions. And then 15, 16, and 17 are after the baby's been born. So you can separate them in paragraphs in that way, or if you have another cohesive way to do it, go for it, as long as all the questions have been answered and they are in paragraph form. So not question answer form, paragraph form. You're turning these responses into a story. Okay, so after you've summarized your interview, you're going to have 2 paragraphs. One paragraph is going to be comparing the interview responses to the information in your textbook. The other paragraph is going to be contrasting, so what's different about the information in your interview and the information in your textbook. So again, a paragraph about what's the same as your textbook from your interview, and a paragraph on what's different from between your interview and your textbook. So 2 paragraphs. And I want you to really do some thinking here. Show me that you've read, that you understand these differences and sameness. Although I'm not expecting any particular writing style, I do like APA, so if you know how to do APA format, please use that. If you do not, as long as I have the page number that you got the information from out of your text, that will be great. If you use any direct quotes, please make sure that they're in quotation marks so that you are not plagiarizing. Okay, so this is a big chunk of your grade, so please don't skip it. Now, your final paragraph is going to answer the question, did this person appear to have adequate or accurate information, and why do you think that? So adequate, were they able to answer all of your questions? Did they give you long answers? Did they give you detailed information? And then accurate information is, was the information true? Did they remember what really happened? And then you can think about, maybe they didn't have adequate and accurate information because they didn't know to ask questions. Maybe they didn't have adequate and accurate information because of their age or because of maybe a language barrier. So consider why you think they might not have had either enough information or correct information. Okay, so this is a critical thinking paragraph more than yes, that information was accurate. Here's some formatting information as well. I do prefer it to be typed, double space, Times New Roman or Arial font, size 12 or 14. I don't like to be too strict on the formatting, but I do want to make sure that I can read it and grade it. So if you are faster at writing it handwritten, I will accept it handwritten as long as it's legible. So you would just submit a picture or a scan of your handwritten paper. Okay. All right, so that should be everything. Remember, one person, one birthing story. You can interview yourself. You can write your own story. You can interview your own mother about your birth. You can interview a friend, an aunt, a neighbor, anyone. I really just want you to find one person. Maybe that's your goal for week 1 is find one person and then get that interview done by week 3 so you can submit the entire paper by week 4. Okay, so those are the instructions for this assignment. You will see that it's worth 25 points. It's due on the 19th. It will be open until the 26th. So that's that late assignment window where I will take off 10% per day. There is a grading rubric so you can see how much each part of this assignment is worth. So some students really like to see that so they can really emphasize those higher point value sections. So good luck. I really enjoy reading these. Students typically really enjoy doing these interviews, so I wish you the best of luck. Can't wait to read them, and if you have any questions, please feel free to schedule an office hour with me. All right, have fun.